inside scoop coming to 4 on Delhi's most chilling murder. Aftab reveals that he took about 10 hours to cut her body. And in between that, he got tired, he rested for a bit, he drank beer, smoked cigarettes, and then washed the dead body with water for hours after that. And after he finished that work, he then ordered food from Zomato and then watched a movie on Netflix. This was his way to wind down. Post a hectic day, this murderer pulled off this crime in short breaks in the middle, where he drank a beer while he was resting for a bit in the middle of that murder that he pulled off. He smoked some cigarettes in the middle and then continued to chop her body. And then once the deed was done, he orders food from Zomato and then watches a movie on Netflix and then retires for the day. Here's a real telltale, a story of a professional killer. I can't help but call this man an absolute professional. Akshay Dongre for more on that. Akshay, clearly no remorse that Aftab has had. He's gone on to do his regular activity as if nothing's happened. While in the middle of pulling off that murder, he's taken a short break, drank a beer, smoked some cigarettes, and then continued to chop the body and place the body under water for hours. And in the middle, goes on to order food from Zomato and then watches a Netflix film, post the deed. I mean, I can't even think how this girl Shraddha has been in a relationship with this man without knowing this person's intentions and the way he thinks for close to 4 years. They've been in a relationship for 4 years.
Well, absolutely sickening, Nabila, because even just listening to all of this is enough to make a normal person, a person with a little bit of empathy, nauseous. I'm nauseous right now listening to all of these details, getting all of these details from the police sources, but this is what he is confessing that he did. And if it is enough for somebody to get nauseous just after listening to all of these things that he did, he had a body lying at his house. He was ordering food online, he was eating, he was drinking beer. From all of these details that are coming up, he was treating this entire thing as some sort of an activity that he had to do, and he had everything planned. That what he had to do, he had to soften the body, he had to keep the body soaked for hours. All of this he had planned. So this clearly goes on to show that it was not done in a fit of rage. He was aware of the intentions, he was aware that what exactly he has to do next, and he has it all planned out. So the claim that he is making in front of the police, this is contradictory claim. Once he says that it was in a fit of rage, now he says that he has done all of this. He had beer, he was smoking continuously, then he was watching a movie. A person in his or her right state of mind cannot do all of this. This is a criminal mind, this is a sick mind that was at play here. And yes, your question is absolutely valid, that a girl who was living with him for a period of over 4 years, how could she not know about the sort of character he was when she was living with him? And the more sickening part that we had earlier revealed, that despite killing a girl, despite killing his own girlfriend, he was having other girls come over at his house from the dating application, which goes on to show that neither had he had any empathy nor he had any remorse of what he had done. He was absolutely confident that by getting rid of the evidences, he will just escape the wrath of law. And the shocking part is that he did for a period of up to 6 months. He could have killed more people, and that is an absolute failure as far as surveillance is also concerned, because if he was looking up on internet for all of these things, how to get rid of the body, somewhere he would have left some kind of cyber signature where agencies would have gotten alerted. He used to go out every day carrying pieces of body, human flesh in his hand at the middle of the night. Even if a beat officer would have caught him or would have interrogated him, would have seen him, this crime would have cracked open much long back.
Aftab has pulled off that murder. He was so confident through it all. He even visited doctor after chopping her body because he got a small wound on his hand because of that all that crime that he's carried out. And the doctor said that he was very confident. Doesn't look like a person who has just committed this gruesome murder. That's what the doctor says. So Aftab, through this all, has remained extensively confident and projected such an image that one can hardly doubt his intentions.